there is a cool new feature called Flick Look available in Battlefield 6, and it allows you to turn instantly 180 degrees even without using gyro controls. How to do it? You go to the options and then edit settings, infantry passenger control mapping, and you scroll all the way down to the flick, look forward, look backward, look right, look left. And you know that usually people bind it to the actually right stick, but this will then make it conflicting with your look up, look and like look controls, right? But I found very good option what you can do if you just use your touchpad. Actually, you can bind touchpad swipes to this flicks. So, for example, swipe up, and it will automatically map it to the swipe up and swipe down. So flick look forward, flick look backward, and then flick look right, you just swipe right, and then it will automatically also bind swipe left, right? And how it works, look, it's very cool. So you play as normal, you just shoot whatever, and there is an enemy behind you, so you just do this. You just swipe your touchpad and then you can just turn 180 degrees. You can even do this in dynamics, so if you run, you jump, and then you can quickly swipe 2 times and then look what's behind you. Anyway, so with the stick it's kind of taking time, and then you can also swipe right and left for 90 degrees turns or just 180 degrees. But there is also another fun feature you can do with this. You can actually bind this flick backward to your left stick, and then if you I will show you, if you go backwards you will actually turn 180 degrees, but it's not like that bad because you have to go backwards all the way down, but if you go slightly it will not turn. Anyway, let's just do it. I will map it like that. So you see now left up and left down is actually bound to a flick look forward, flick look backward, and then this one I will leave it as it is on the touch panel. And look what you can do. You play as usual, so you can walk as you normal, you strafe and left, everything works fine, right and left. But if you go backward, you still can go backward if you want to, but if you go all the way down, you will turn 180 degrees. Look, if you go all the way down, you turn 180 degrees, but you can still walk backward. There is some point when it will flick, but you can also configure this in the flick configuration settings, in edit settings, in control settings. You can actually control flick look, and then you can just say what is the threshold. If you put it to 99, it will be just really very, very close to the very end of the plastic bounds of the circle, right? And look, you can also configure speed over here and stuff like that. Look at this, how it works now. So the threshold is, and then I still can walk forward, backward. I can do some of these movements, but if I go all the way backward, I'm turning 180 degrees. So this is how I'm using it without using gyro on the controller on PlayStation 5. Maybe on PC you can configure it as well with DualSense. But there is another option you can do over here. You can also, if you use keyboard and mouse, there is also a setting for that look, flick look in mouse and keyboard settings, so you can actually configure a flick look if you play keyboard and mouse. So there's no excuse for you to tell that, oh, these controller players are cheating because they have flick look. No, guys, mouse and keyboard can do that too, because then everybody is equal, right? That's pretty much summarizes the video. So how to use the flick look without using gyroscopic controls, and have a good game.